Okay, so here, these boots need polishing. They're quite dull looking. Um, the first thing you want to do is clean your boots very well. This one is already cleaned, but I can show you this. I like this FX boot spray cleaner a lot. You know, for years I just used saddle soap, or you can also get black tinted saddle soap, Feeblings. But this I like well. So a little dab will do ya. Just spray it on, take a damp sponge, and make sure it's clean. So always make sure that like the seams get cleaned out. These boots were very, very dusty yesterday from working in the ring, and we haven't had rain. So make sure that they are quite clean. Then I'll show you two different kinds of polish. So this is a cream polish, shoe cream, just in a little jar. You take your dauber. You could also use a rag, but I tend to get things all over me. And so you just smear it on all over. So I was always taught to not polish the insides of the boots because you didn't want to get the polish like on your horse or on your saddle pad or what have you. And you know, who's going to see the inside? Now these boots have grippy stuff on the inside, but a very dear friend of mine, Doug Boyd, told me he always polishes the inside of the boot because it helps him stick more. So before things like sticky spray were invented and used, he always polished the inside of his boots to stay on or to offer him a little bit more grip. So when I have boots that don't have this cool grippy on the inside, I do polish the insides of my boots. So there I have smeared polish all over this. And then the key is to let this dry. So you don't want to buff it yet. So I'm going to set my boots out in the sun today. But on a normal day, I'll clean and slap the polish on at night. And then I will let them dry overnight. And then I buff them in the morning before I get on my first horse. Here is another kind of cream. This one, yeah. Sometimes they have like their own little dauber on it, but this is the same thing. And you can see this is a little bit shinier. It's just a different product. This might be better when you're showing, but we'll show you them buffed up. All right, so these boots, we've slathered the polish on and sat them out in the sun, probably for 30-40 minutes at most, and the polish is nice and dry. So now we're going to buff. This is a shoe polish buff. I think this is horsehair actually that they make these out of. So really good for buffing, and you just go in quick strokes and you can see the shine come up. So polishing is, yes, to make them look shiny and good, especially for showing, but it also protects the boot and offers some waterproof, helps seal the boots for water, and helps the health of the leather and helps your boots last longer. Also conditions the leather, can prevent them from cracking, and just in general protect them. So say I went and, you know, had to set jumps in my ring and these got all full of dust. When it's freshly polished, then I just can take my towel and quickly buff with the towel. That boot was the Shine Cream product I used. This one is the other product, so it's taking a little bit longer to get quite a shiny. And freshly polished boots, ready for a day of work.